So if you look at the crypto market over the past month, it's been consolidating between 2.5 and 2.7 trillion. And at the time of this video, we are around that 2.5 trillion total market cap, which in result, we have seen a pullback in the meme coin sector. However, it presents a great opportunity for us that know meme coins, that we just know in our gut feeling that are going to be successful. It gives that opportunity to get them at a lower market cap if we missed it, or to add to our existing position. And it gives us the opportunity to find lower cap gems, which we're going to be talking about today, that necessarily haven't taken off yet, that you can get at a lower market cap before things take that reversal. And so when we look at the BaseChain ecosystem, you guys know the main three I hold, which is Brett, Toshi, and Normie. And I also own Bloo as well. Now we're talking about Bloo, and we're going to be talking about PAT. Now I've already done a dedicated video on Bloo, so I'm not going to go too much into detail on this one. However, I wanted to include it in this video because I received quite a few comments where people ask, hey Mike, do you still hold Bloo? Are you still bullish on it? Do you still like the potential for Bloo? And the answer to all of those questions is yes. However, I want you guys to listen to me very carefully before we dive into the content of this video. For the people that ask me, hey Mike, do you own Bloo? Or Mike, do you own this? Or do you still own this rather? That tells me one thing. You guys aren't, taking a chance, or you guys aren't investing or buying these cryptos for the right reason, right? Don't just invest in something or take a chance on something just because I'm in it, right? When I'm doing these videos, I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell. I truly mean that. I'm supplying you with information to hopefully help you make a decision for yourself. So when you guys are following me blindly, or anybody blindly, you're doing yourself a disservice. Now, don't get me wrong. Everything I want to talk about, I definitely want to be right on. However, that's not how life works. Secondly, we are in the most riskiest sector in crypto, which is meme coins. So that tells you that's not always going to be the case. And this is why you don't want to just follow anybody blindly, and you want to have your own reasons on why you're taking a chance on something. All right. So I'm just telling you this. Please keep that in mind. And everything we talk about is time sensitive. So remember, something can be up the next minute, or something can be down the next minute. Now, not every YouTuber or influencer is going to tell you this, but I'm telling you this because I do want you to be successful, and I do want you to make money. However, I want you to learn in the process of that, because if you're just making money from certain things I call out, you're not actually learning either, which is going to limit your success and limit your gains in this crypto cycle. So again, rewind this section back, listen to it, and now let's dive into the content of this video. So again, we're talking about Bloo, and we're talking about PAT. Now, Bloo again is one of the projects that I hold a nice amount of. And the reason why is because, one, I like the graphic arcs behind it. I like the story behind it. And three, I like the fact that the creator of Base, Jesse, follows this project as well. Now, for those people that say, Mike, Jesse follows almost every project. Actually, no, he doesn't. You can count on a hand how many projects he actually follows. Secondly, at the time of this video, he doesn't follow the largest meme coin on BaseChain, which is Brett. He knows about it because it's the largest meme coin, but he doesn't follow it. I don't know why. Of course, he can follow it down the road, but he doesn't follow it right now. However, he follows Toshi, he follows Normie, and he follows Bloo. I own all four of those. So again, I'm just sharing with you guys some reasons on why I like Bloo. Now, if you look at the chart for Bloo real quick, we can see the very first time I talked about it, I believe Bloo was around 8.5 million in market cap, and right now it's currently around 4.65 million with around 328K in liquidity. A little bit over 7,300 in holders, which is great. It definitely has more holders than what it has. Even though the price is dropping, we can see more people is getting in, which is what you want to see, because that means it's a great distribution among the tokens, among the holders. All right. So we're kind of just in this range here, right? So we're just trying to get out of this range. We're going to have to basically surpass this to really try to retest the current all-time high, which is around, $25 per token, which is a 25 million market cap. So right now, I believe this is pretty much the bottom for Bloo. Has it gotten a little lower than that? As you can see, it's gotten down to around, 330, but around this area, this is pretty much the bottom for Bloo in my personal opinion. Now, quick overview. Again, here's the current website. Pretty simple, zero text, LP burned. And this kind of gives you the story of Bloo. Now, for the people that say, well, Mike, is kind of taking the story off of Cartoon Network or this and that. Well, this is what I have to say to this. If this became an actual issue, they can definitely change up something for the project. But two, imagine how big the project will have to be to really become an issue for something like that. And the reason why I say that, just look at other meme coins that take, you know, the narrative or take something from another company, right? Look at Costco, for example, the Costco dog. You know, that's just one example. There are multiple examples out here where meme coins may use inspiration from other things that's been out here and still been able to be successful. So if you let that, you know, tear you away from it, if that's your reason of not getting into it, that's perfectly fine. At least you have a reason on why, right? So again, just wanted to share that with you. So the next BaseChain meme coin gem, in my opinion, is PAT. Now, this project is still fairly new. Now, one thing that really caught my attention about PAT is the liquidity. It's locked, the contract is renounced, and the liquidity is so thick compared to this current market cap. Let's look at the chart. Now, if you look at PAT right here, you can see the market cap at the time of this video is 1.9 million. The liquidity is over 450K, and you can see it is locked for 23 months, almost 2 years. Over 4,000 holders as well, and it doesn't have just a massive supply. Now, right now on the chart, you can't see that much, but if we go to the 4 hour, because the project is still so new, it launched March 28th, right? So if we go to the 4 hour, because right now, PAT is kind of somewhat on a sell-off somewhat, so to speak. So again, if we don't hit a reversal kind of like on this level right here, we're probably going to go down to this level here, just in my opinion, right? Unless we can get a reversal quick enough. But right now, it looks like we may go down to this level of support. So again, I do like PAT, even though it's on somewhat kind of a sell-off, which just creates greater opportunity. Definitely if it's able to do that reversal. But I really like the arts and the memes that it does. It's very high quality. The liquidity is extremely thick, which is something you want to see. The contract is renounced. The liquidity is locked. So that's all positives that you want to see. And again, this project hasn't just taken off as of yet. And from my research, this project was originally on Ethereum, and it basically decided to go on Base. And so if we look at the current website here, website is pretty self-explanatory. It's actually very different compared to all the other websites you see, which is also something I like because they're trying to stand out. They don't want to just be like every other project. Also, it does kind of tap into that cat meta as well, right? Because it is a cat. So this is basically just a website, pretty self-explanatory. As you can see, contract renounced, LP locked. Meet Pat the cat. It's Pepe time to move aside because Pat just moved into town. Pepe flexes his market cap, so Pat decided to walk Pepe's wife all over town. Tell us who's the real winner. So that's kind of their, you know, their about section, you know, for this meme coin. But I really like the arts, as you can just see here. If you look at their Twitter page, they have over 4,300 holders right now. And if you look at followers, I know Jesse does not follow this project, but he does follow Bloo, which is right here. All right. So again, that's one thing that caught my eye, but I do like what I see from this project so far. Like, look at their memes. They're getting really good engagement as well. They got some pretty good memes. The art is pretty good as well, high quality, and that's something you want to see very active as well. So again, those are the two BaseChain meme coin gems that are sleepers, that are low caps, that I think has very high potential, especially when this market really turns back around. We're about 2 weeks away from the Bitcoin halving. Now, again, keep in mind, things aren't just going to pump once the Bitcoin halving takes place. It usually takes a couple months, if not a few months, for that supply shock to really take effect. However, we're probably are going to start to see higher prices, though, after that Bitcoin halving. So again, just keep that in mind. before things really take that next leg up. So we have Bloo and we have Pat. I have the socials and all the information down in the description for you, so that way you can get the right contract address and all of that. So let me know down in the comment section, what are your thoughts about Bloo? What are your thoughts about Pat? Do you own both of them? Do you own one of them? I would love to hear your thoughts. I will see you guys next week on Monday. Have a great weekend. I will catch you all on the next one.